Hello and welcome to Euro Football Daily, where today we're looking at the last of the Portuguese Big Three and 10 of the best exports in Benfica history. 10. Fabio Coentrao. We start on the left with Portuguese fullback Fabio Coentrao. First a winger, the teenage Coentrao was likened to Figo and Iron Robben thanks to his buccaneering runs down the flank before moving into the backline for club and country. After 2 cups and a league win, Real Madrid came calling and Coentrao was snapped up for €30 million and Ezekiel Garay. He failed to oust Marcelo at the Bernabeu, but nonetheless proved himself a reliable performer in the white shirt. Eventually though, he tired of being number 2, and when a last-minute move to Manchester United fell through, he secured a loan move to Monaco in 2015. 9. Nemanja Matic. When Chelsea let Matic leave for Lisbon in 2011, he was an expendable squad player who looked unlikely to make it at the highest level. 3 years on, he's changed from a mediocre attacking mid into a monster in the holding role, impossible to get off the ball and boasting a ferocious shot. A €25 million signing, he covered for Cesc Fabregas' defensive frailties and the ageing legs of John Terry as Chelsea raced away with the league in 2014-15. 8. Jan Oblak. Slovenian goalkeeper Oblak is still under 25, but he looks set for superstardom with a tremendous reputation built at the Stadium Elite and Atletico Madrid. He made his breakthrough in the 13-14 season and won the Primera Liga Keeper of the Year award after conceding just 3 goals in 13 games. €16 million took Oblak to Atletico Madrid, the most ever paid for a keeper in La Liga, and he faced a tough task, that of replacing Thibaut Courtois. But with 36 clean sheets in his first 60 games for Los Rojiblancos, Oblak is clearly equal to the challenge. 7. Ramires. There are quite a few ex-Chelsea players on today's list, and lightning-quick midfielder Ramires is definitely one of them. Signed from Cruzeiro at 22, Ramires spent just 1 year with the Reds before Chelsea swooped, and he won the League, FA Cup, Europa League and the Champions League in 5.5 staggeringly successful years in London. Despite costing the Blues €22 million, Ramires' final gift to them was to net them a profit on their original investment, somehow luring Chinese super club Jiangsu Suning into forking out €28 million for him in January 2016. 6. David Luiz. Okay, David Luiz may have a slightly dodgy track record, with Brazil's 7-1 loss to Germany in the World Cup semi-final a particular lowlight. But he was brilliant at Benfica and has undeniably enjoyed success after leaving. The Primera Liga Player of the Year in 2010 as Benfica won the competition, he joined Chelsea for €25 million and Nemanja Matic in 2011. He went on to win the Champions League with the Blues before PSG made him the most expensive defender of all time in 2014. 5. Maniche. Nuno Ricardo de Oliveira Ribeiro, known as Maniche, started out as a winger for the Eagles before joining the Mourinho Revolution at Porto and adapting to a central role. 2 Liga successes and a Champions League followed, and Maniche won further domestic championships at Chelsea and Inter Milan, while proving himself a vital part of Portugal's golden generation, which came second at Euro 2004. Maniche made the team of the tournament, and he did it again at the World Cup in 2006, before he finally finished his career at Sporting, making him one of only 8 men to play for all 3 great Portuguese clubs. 4. Thiago. Thiago came up at Braga and Benfica before heading to England with Jose Mourinho in 2004. There he won the Premier League with the signing of Michael Essien saw Thiago move to Lyon. He picked up another 2 league medals and had a mixed spell at Juventus, where a contract dispute saw him lock the club president in a toilet stall. But Atletico Madrid proved the perfect club for the Portuguese, as his arrival coincided with that of Diego Simeone. Thiago's sturdy presence helped the club to an incredible La Liga title and even a run to a Champions League final. 3. Paulo Sousa. Fiorentina manager Paulo Sousa was a hard-working and clever defensive midfielder, and his selflessness made him an invaluable cog in some of 90s football's most powerful machines. After a league title at the Estadio da Luz, he won the Serie A and the Champions League with Juventus before departing for Borussia Dortmund after just 2 seasons. But Juventus came to regret the sale, as they lost the following year's Champions League final to Dortmund, making Sousa one of just 4 players to win the trophy in 2 consecutive seasons with 2 different clubs. 2. Angel Di Maria. Like so many South American players, Argentinian phenomenon Angel Di Maria's first European club was in Portugal. Then a pure winger, Di Maria joined Benfica for just €8 million and ended up a global superstar, winning Portuguese and Spanish league titles as well as the Champions League. Capped more than 70 times by Argentina, he helped his country reach a World Cup final in 2014. And with 53 goals and 115 assists in just 259 games for Real Madrid, Man United and PSG, Di Maria is no doubt a world-class export from the Benfica factory. 1. Eusebio. Born in Mozambique, then a Portuguese colony, he scored 77 goals in 42 appearances for his first club before moving to Lisbon. The player was in such great demand that he was sent to hide in a hotel in the Algarve to avoid being kidnapped by Sporting CP. On the pitch, Eusebio was revolutionary. He could run the 100 metres in just 11 seconds and scored 638 goals in just 614 games for the Eagles, as they won Premier League 11 times. Eventually, he left for the USA and Canada, but Eusebio was a gift to global football, and that's why he's got to be #1 on Benfica's greatest ever exports. If you enjoyed this list of exports, why not check out another Portuguese superpower, Sporting CP's best exports, by clicking the I button just up there. And as ever guys, don't forget to like and subscribe.